Hey everybody, it's JR here. Today I'm going to give you a snippet of a junior and up level core class. However, families jump on in. It's a great workout. Just a couple of things I want to touch upon before we get into some of the exercises that we will do. You do want to make sure your body's warmed up. Do a light stretch, nothing too deep. Get those muscles warmed up. You just don't want to go into any of this cold. You want to come in here, having the heart rate up a little bit, and then getting your movement going a little bit. A couple of things you can do just in place is, do 50 jumping jacks. You can kind of run in place, and it's just a stretch. Obviously, you can stretch your hamstrings. Bend down. You guys all know how to stretch. So a couple of things I want to talk about first about the different elements we're going to do within these exercises. First of all, let's talk about your crunches. You know me, I love a good crunch. I'm going to give you a song name, and it's about an 8.5 minute. I like to use it in all my classes. And you want to vary those crunches. And you don't want to do, say, think of doing 100 crunches or 500 crunches. You just want to go. You don't want to count. Because if you say, oh, I'm always going to do 100 crunches, your body and your muscles will get used to that. And then they won't get stronger because they're used to that. So you want to always kind of push and vary your tempo. You can vary this by just doing small crunches, making sure your shoulder blades come off the floor. Don't lean forward with your neck. And you can do that by, you can place your hands here, you can place your hands on the back of the neck. But you just want to make sure you're not just doing your neck. You want to lift and squeeze the top part. I'll call it the first 4-pack of your abs. When you do that. And then you can sit all the way up. Again, don't use your arms. You know me, I like to lift them up, come back down. You can also do a reverse sit-up, is where you lay on your stomach, hands behind the head, and sit up this way. So I'm going to play a song. I'm going to go through a little snippet, and you can vary these exercises between crunches and full sit-ups. You can also do side sit-ups when you're laying on the ground. Keep your body twisted at an angle, and you're going to come up here, and that's going to work your obliques. Make sure you do both right and left of that. So the first song we're going to do here that I like to use always, I've used it for years, it's got a great beat, starts out slow and then goes long. It's called Don't Take It by Armando. So here we go with our little ab exercise. You can hear the beat, we kind of go up and down and up and down and up and down. And then we vary that. I'm going to lay on the side here so you can see me lifting my shoulder blades off the floor. I put my hands behind the head and here we go up, up. Listen to that beat. And you can take the tempo slow and down. Hold and down. Squeezing at the top of that crunch. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze. Back to fast. Up and up. Up, up, up. Make sure you're breathing. It's vital that you make sure you're breathing as you're doing this exercise. One thing that I know you'll be breathing is if you're talking or singing. And again, you can use any song you like. This is just some suggestions. I like longer songs for this exercise so that we can do many. You can then go side and down. Side and down. Twisting from the torso, keeping your behind and lower back on the floor and lifting that shoulder blade up. And you can go faster, faster. Some people like to add an arm as you do this. And that's more than welcome to do that as well. And you can continue that and do that through multiple exercises through this song. You then can go onto your side. Again, you're twisting here, hands behind the head, work the obliques, and up. And again, you can go squeeze and down. And squeeze. I'm a little off beat here, that's okay? Up. And then you go up. And up. And up. And up. And up. And up. And then you also make sure you do the other side. We go. Up. Up. Again, you can place your hands behind your head, on your forehead. I prefer, for me, it's more comfortable to be here. Don't pull your hands in this way. Keep your elbows out to the side. And again, you can squeeze and release. Squeeze, release. And then you work through going through the crunches, the full sit-up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Yes, go through that. Don't count eights, but just go through that. Vary that up through this whole song. Then the reverse sit-up I was talking about is lay on your stomach, hands behind the head, feet flat, nice and pointed. You lift up and down, up and down, up and down. again, have fun with that. Do multiple sets, and then just vary it up as we go through the song. The next thing I would like to talk about going into is kind of doing some cardio stuff through your workout. So we've been working on with certain songs, Rihanna's a big one for this, that have a repetitive word within that. So the first song we're going to do is Diamonds by Rihanna. And we're going to start with just kind of running in place. When she says the word diamond, you can do a burpee. You can drop into a push-up. You can do 2 sit-ups. However you like to do, just talking about a burpee. Without a push-up, you want to jump up, down, both feet out, come back in, back up. Or if you want to add a push-up for the more advanced workout, you can go up, down, out, push up, back in, up. You want to make sure that when you jump up, you're not placing one foot then the other. It's all one motion. So we'll start that. I'll just do a little snippet. We're going to do diamonds. And here we go. Again, just jog in place here, but we already have diamonds, so you would be doing a burpee. We'll start right here. And just run. You can vary these runs, high knees, or just jog in place. Diamonds, you come up, down, out, in, back to running. Yes? Again, you're going to repeat that through this whole song. Anytime you hear the word diamond, you do a burpee. You can do a burpee with a push-up, you can do a normal burpee. Totally up to you. So you have that action. The next song we're going to jump into is my also favorite. We're going to jump into about a 6.5 minute song. It is called Stardust Melody by Groove 69. This one I like to start with jumping jacks. We do jumping jacks, and when you hear the number, again, you can do plank, you can do side plank. On the planks, make sure that you're here, your body and everything is even. Yes? Keeping that even. You can take it a forearm plank and hold. So you're here with this through the song. She's going to do, and the kids know this, jumping jacks, and we're going to go into planks. So we'll be here with jumping jacks. And I like to tell the kids too, clap up high, side, up, and down. We go up, up. Again, this has got a great beat to hold your tempo. And here we go, plank, hold the plank. Again, you can switch it up, side plank. And you can switch the other side. Go back to a plank. You go to forearm. You can alternate. However you'd like to do it. And then we go back to jumping jacks. We go up. This song I also like to mix in jumping jacks, change it into running. Sometimes I start with this by doing the jumping jacks just into running in place. Again, you can vary up these exercises how you wish to do them. Just make sure you get them all done. Having a strong core is important. Another song that I like to use is Love Is Gone, and that's by David Guetta and Chris Willis. And you can find remixes of these out on YouTube. Again, you do an exercise, for example, maybe for this one we'll do plank. When you hear the word love, you do into a push-up. Meaning, you're in a forearm plank here. When you take the push-up, pull forward and come back. Forward and back. So you would hold the plank, then take a forearm, come up and back. Now this is a little more advanced. And again, you can then maybe decide this one you're going to do jumping jacks into burpees. This one you may want to do jumping jacks into burpees with a push-up. Totally your call. And the last song that I like to use is called, let me get there, We Found Love, again by Rihanna. Rihanna's really great for having a repetitive word within there. And again, take this song. They're all about 2.5 to 3.5 minutes. And do an exercise to it. Run in place, jumping jacks. And then when you hear that word love, you're going down and you're doing mountain climbers is another great one to do. So you do the mountain climber. When you hear the word love, you do the push-up. Stuff like that, just to keep your strong core going that we've been working on. In a later video, I'm going to talk about running. A lot of us wanted to get outside now that the nice weather's coming. Spring is here, hopefully. Get outside and do some cardio. Cardio is very important. And I'll get into that a little bit later. But again, do these exercises. You know, I know we only have it once a week, but you know what? Do them twice a week, yes? Come back to that dance school when we get back into this building, hopefully in another a week or so. You'll be even stronger when we go to do these exercises. You're like, oh, this is nothing, a piece of cake. If you have questions on any of these exercises or need to vary them and need assistance in helping to vary them, please reach out to me. I will help you along. Our intent here is not to get anyone hurt or injured, but to give you things that you can do at home to keep your dance training going and have you continue to climb that ladder. So thank you. Here's my core warm-up, core exercises. The playlist that I just gave you all here is about 30 minutes long, and that's plenty of time for a good core exercise. For those that have been into my 2 core classes, remember sometimes we start with a nice 10 laps. Try to keep if you're going to run to warm up and you got some space to do it, whether it's running up and down your driveway, keep that to maybe a 10 minutes and then get outside in your lawn with your speaker or your phone and do your workout outside in this gorgeous weather. Get out there, enjoy that air. Again, any questions, reach out. I'm here for you all. I miss you all dearly and have fun.